always use the term 3 strikes and you're out. So think about in the AP function, if I got the ability to set up a vendor, I've got the ability to approve invoices, and I've got the ability to approve wires and checks. That's 3 strikes. One of those functions need to go away because you've got improper segregation of duties. And we've seen in smaller companies and even in larger companies where I will say those 3 strikes exist, and all of a sudden you've got an individual that's perpetrated a fraud against the organization. And those are things that no organization actually wants to go through. If you are a publicly traded company and you've got to comply with Sarbanes-Oxley or the SOX framework, those are the things your external auditors and your internal audit, quite frankly, should come in and should be looking at to make sure that there, quote, are no 3 strikes in your business processes to, in essence, commit a fraud against the organization or a misappropriation of funds or a misstatement of the financial statements. On the IT side, we always look at the developer role. Do our developers have access to production? If they do, that means untested code has the possibility of being migrated and being used in the public environment. And I go back to my MIS classes years and years and years ago, and that was just MIS 101. Developers don't have access to production or even test for that matter. So we've seen, over the years, a number of organizations, I'll just say, ignore the idea that they need compensating controls when they have segregation of duties issues. And they've given folks excessive access without the compensating control, the monitoring controls that you'd want to put in place. And there have been frauds. We've seen money, fraudulently taken, assets being inappropriately used, and we've also seen misstatement of financial statements through inappropriate roles